Hey, I'm Becca with the Happy Ever Crafter, and in this holiday tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a customized, really simple gingerbread style gift bag that you can use to wrap gifts this holiday season. Let's get right into it. Okay, so for this video, I'm literally just using a Posca pen. This is size PC5M. If you have a smaller bag or a different size bag, you can use a different size pen, but I feel like this one is gonna work well for this. And then off to the side, I have a few other smaller Poscas that I might use for details. We'll see when I get there. But for now, I'm just gonna start drawing. And if you feel really uncomfortable with doing this right off the bat, you can totally use a pencil first. But for me, I think I'm just gonna jump right in. And I'm gonna start by creating, I think this top third or so will be the roof. And then the lower, maybe a little less than that, and then the lower part will be the rest of the house. So I'm gonna draw kind of the edge of the house in first. Now, if you know anything about Posca paint pens, you know that generally on paper, they kind of tend to get a little bit frayed, and this one already is. I'm just accepting that I'll probably ruin this pen for this project, and that's okay. And they'll also start to kind of sink into the paper a little bit, but that's also okay with me. Okay, so there's the edge of my house. And then I'm gonna draw in the roof. I think the roof is gonna stick out a tiny bit more on either side. And then it's gonna come in about this far on either side. And I'm gonna have it go up to a point in the middle. So let's say about there. Okay. And now I'm gonna take my roof line up to the top. It's not a perfectly straight line, it's kind of angled. Just slightly. That roof line coming all the way across. Okay, so there's my super basic outline of my house. And now I can kind of just start drawing in details as I feel like adding them. So I think I'm gonna do the classic like scalloped roof. So I'll just start doing that. Okay, now my roof is in, and I actually don't mind that this edge is kind of rough on either side because I want to make this thicker with like an edge, a border of snow. So I'm going to make the whole roof line a little bit thicker. And I might make it look like a little bit lumpy and bumpy the way snow would afterwards, but for now I think I might just leave it as a straight line, and then we'll see how I like it in the end. The next thing I think I'm gonna do is I think I want like the doorway to be kind of sticking out a little bit. Yeah, I might have it come like all the way up to the top. As you can tell, I'm just kind of winging this. So every bag I do like this always ends up looking totally different. Experiment with different things and see what I like best. Okay, so there's my kind of like pop out doorway area, and I'll add in the door obviously. Okay, I think I also on top of my doorway want a rounded window. Always like the way that looks. And I'll just go ahead and add in the little window panes right away. Then I'm gonna need some sort of decorative element up here. I think I'm just gonna make it a circle. another window perhaps. Sometimes that's like a candy or something. Maybe, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it as a window. Then I will add some windows on either side. I think perhaps a rounded one at the top, maybe to the same level as these, and then a square one at the bottom. So if I bring this over here, that's about the top of my window. And I'll do just a small one like this. Same thing over here. Brought that one a little higher, but that's okay. They don't have to be identical. I think for those I'll do the same top of the window as the door. And then the bottom, just a straight line. And then I'm going to do some smaller windows on the side, some square windows, I mean, on the side, each side. And I'll just do really simple lines through those. Okay, so there's the majority of my structural stuff, and then I'm going to start doing some decoration. So first I think I'm going to add a little bit of like a windowsill under each window, just for a little bit of contrast and depth. I think I will probably leave my door pretty simple, and if not, I might just add something afterwards. So for now, I'm going to leave the door. I might just add a little kick plate on it. And then I'm going to just start putting in like all the little embellishment type things. So I think around my door, I'm going to do some little half circles. Around the top of it, maybe just some dots. Maybe I'll do the same thing all the way around this window just for consistency. And around the ones on the house, I think I'll do some kind of like flourishy things. Here, maybe I'll do one just really simple, and then recreating it on either side, and I'll put some dots in there too. And then coming out of that, I might do one more. And actually, I like the look of that, so I'm going to do two more. Okay, then in this corner, maybe some little leaf shapes. Down the side, maybe just more squiggles. Really not overthinking this too much. Just trying to make things symmetrical-ish on either side, which I honestly find is one of the hardest parts about doing all of these little decoration pieces. Okay, then off the roof, what do I want here at the top? I think maybe a heart. Maybe I'll color it in for contrast. And maybe there's some dots coming out of the top of it. And then down the side, maybe I'll do like a little vine with some super simple leaf shapes. I would say that vines with leaf shapes are not like a super standard thing you see on gingerbread houses, but this is mine and I get to decorate it however the heck I want to. There we go. Okay, so down here, I think I might just keep it really simple and do some different sizes of dots, getting bigger as they get towards the bottom. And then at the very bottom of the house, I might just do some squiggles. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Lastly, I wonder if I should add in some more dots everywhere. I don't think so. I think the only thing that I would add to this is to make the windows and the doors pop a little more. So I'm gonna add some thickness to the edges of those. There's so much you could do with these, so many different designs. Like if you just look up gingerbread house inspo kind of things, you'll find tons of different examples of what people do. You can look at the candy ones to get inspiration too. You could also totally add color to this. Put like little gumdrops on the whole roof or whatever you are inspired by. But I love the look of just the simple black and white ones, so I'm gonna leave it at that. When I say black and white, I mean brown and white, obviously. Okay, and then one last touch that I often like to do with these is to personalize it. So let's say this bag is going to the Miller family. I would put a little sign on their door. So I'll just put a little nail there and draw this as if it's holding up a sign. So I'm using a much smaller Posca for this little detail. And really small. And write in their name. And you can put a little, you know, a little shadow behind the sign. You can add as much or as little detail as you want to all of this stuff, but I just think it's really cute when this is a gift bag for someone to add in little details like that. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add the nails and the kick plate too. And there you have it, a super easy, super customizable gift bag for the holidays. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to see what you create. If you use this tutorial to create something, tag me on Instagram at @thehappyevercrafter and leave a comment down below if you found this helpful and if you're going to use this holiday season. As always, I would love it if you would hit subscribe on the channel, hit like on this video. That always helps me to be able to create more and more free tutorials for you like this. But next up, I'm going to link you to another holiday video that I think you're going to like, and I'll see you over there.